What's up, my friends? Kris Krohn here. And listen, we are back. And today we're talking about how you can get funding for your deals and how you can line up business credit. Because bottom line is, you got no money or you're going out there doing real estate and you're getting serious about the game. The question is, how do you actually get the money to the table to make your deals land so you can make that 10 grand, 50 grand, $100,000? I like to make $100,000, and I'm introducing you to the man today that's going to help make that possible. This is Mr. Mike Banks of Fund and Grow, and Mike is a part of my personal and private wealth team. Now he's a part of yours. You're going to watch this entire video because especially at the end, we got a special bonus of what we're going to do to actually help you get the money that you need for doing your very next deal. Mike, how you doing, man?
Doing great. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, thanks for coming out all the way from
Tampa, Florida.
All the way from Florida,
Yeah.
avoiding some of the hurricanes out there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Mike, I mean, bottom line, right? What you do is your company goes out there and you basically line up funding for people that are doing real estate deals that actually don't have the money.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what we do. We do all of the legwork for our clients, and folks get funding within 30 days.
Now, this is a little different. We're not talking about like credit cards or like I got a personal credit card. You're talking about actually, this is legit, getting a business and getting credit for a business, right?
Right, exactly.
Can you walk us through a little bit what that means?
Yeah, absolutely. We set up business credit lines for our clients. We then apply, negotiate, set up the entire account for our clients, and it doesn't show up on their personal credit report, which is a huge deal. You don't want your business debt to show up on your personal report. And that's something that we really take seriously and teach all of our clients.
You know, some people are out there saying, man, I'd love to have a $5,000 or a $20,000 line of credit, but we're actually talking about money and lines of credit for business, but we're not talking about 20 grand. What would you say your average clients are actually getting?
On average, clients within the first 30 days are getting $50,000 on average. Some clients get over $100,000. It really depends on your credit and your business.
And over the course of the year, how much would you say on average you're getting set aside for people?
On average, we're bringing in $150,000 to $250,000 over that 12-month period. Some folks get more than that, though.
Okay, so just pause for a second because I want to make sure you're hearing this. I've actually been through this process. This is why he's a part of my wealth team. And in fact, we were actually here at one of my live events happening, which you got to get to the next one. The next one, oh my gosh, hands down, got to be there. But we just had a woman in the audience that just said, oh, I just went through Fund and Grow, got all my business lines of credit. You know, this stuff works. But we're talking about much larger sums of money. And I want to share with you one strategy right now in real estate, why you want this tool in your back pocket. When I'm out there doing deals, Mike, I mean, I know you were just telling me about a wholesale deal that you did and made how much money?
$5 grand.
So $5,000, whether you're wholesaling, whether you're buying properties longer term for lease options, or you're buying a property and you need to turn it. Sometimes it's a lot easier if you can just buy that property cash. A lot of people are using Mike's services and they're using business credit instead of a bank to actually buy the property and buying it outright. Because with 200 grand, a lot of you are actually doing real estate in areas where if you're following my system and you're doing it underneath the median, you can actually buy that home cash. And often with the 0% interest rate, if you sell it a short time later, you got minimal fees compared to hard money lending and things like that. All of a sudden you became your own bank. That's one of the things that I love. I've got my partners as a resource that I'll fund things with. But sometimes a deal is so juicy, Mike, that I don't want to split 50-50. So I actually can use my own private bank, which is my business lines of credit. And you can have your business lines of credit. You just got to get with Mike and his team. They'll show you the ropes. And the best part about working with you guys is there's no risk because you guys will even actually, there is, I think, depending on their situation, there's like a small upfront fee to help get all that credit, but you give all that money back if it doesn't work out for whatever reason.
Right, exactly. We have the 60-day money back guarantee. So if they don't get any results, they get their money back.
So if you're sitting here thinking, well, Kris, I want to do real estate, or I have done real estate, or I want to start a business. If you need business money for any reason, especially real estate, I want you to click the link in the description below, and I want you to reach out to Mike's team and basically say, hey, dude, can you see what I qualify for? And Mike's team will get you taken care of and show you exactly what you can do. Now, for those of you that are young, we got a lot of young viewers here. We got some older people. I want to ask you, are you helping both old and young people get their credit established and get this thing going?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the younger folks, we tend to start with building their personal credit if they don't have any personal credit yet. A lot of folks haven't started applying for credit at a young age, So what we're able to do is we're able to strengthen their whole personal credit profile and build that foundation so that they can get business credit shortly after.
Now you need to listen to this right now, especially if you're kind of that younger variety. I was told I was too young when I started launching into real estate. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just too young. No, you're not. You need to get your credit balanced, and you got to get it building. And you can watch my other videos on how to build credit. Mike's here to actually get you the credit. So in that situation, you want to especially fill that out, reach out, talk to the team, and reveal, this is my age, this is where I'm at. Just never let anyone tell you that you're too young, because I bring people on my team that will actually support you. The younger, the better when it comes to actually building wealth and actually making things happen for yourself. Mike, can you just share a couple of stories of what people have actually done in the world of real estate with their lines of credit?
Yeah, absolutely. We just had a client actually, he went online and posted a testimonial on a real estate forum called Bigger Pockets. And he talked about how he went through the program and he purchased a duplex using the funding that we got him, rehabbed it, and then put some tenants in it, and he's now refinancing into a longer term loan.
Now, what's really cool about that is he is the bank. Sometimes I use the banks. Sometimes I'm using my partners as a bank. Sometimes I'm using my business lines of credit as a bank. And the more resources you have, the more reasons you can actually jump on deals when they present themselves. Now, what will happen to someone if they actually click the link and talk to a member of your team? What can they expect?
Well, we're going to give you guys a call immediately. As soon as you fill out the information, we'll call you, maybe not immediately, within the same day, and we'll go over everything with you. We'll discuss your business and your credit and see what you qualify for, and let you know right then and there on the phone how much you actually qualify for.
Even if they don't have a business and they need to start one?
Yeah, exactly. We'll set up an entity for you guys. So if you don't have a tax ID or any LLCs set up, we set that up for you guys.
And I dare say, I know you guys, most of you don't have that, and I don't want you to use that as your continual excuse why you're not getting started. Mike's on my wealth team because it's not just about getting business credit. He'll actually get your business started so that you can actually get that credit going. So you have that consultation, you find out how much, and then you decide, the fees will differ, but basically you pay the money if you're actually going to move forward with it. And then over the course of the year, you just get all this credit,
right?
And then boom, you're out there just rocking it out, and then you're doing everything.
Absolutely. And one thing we haven't really talked about is we have two different ways that you can sign up with us. One way, you don't have to put any money down up front. So you can literally sign up with us, we do the work for you, and then you pay after you have the credit.
Awesome. So here's the thing that I want you guys to walk away with. I want you to put Mike in your tool belt. To do that, all you got to do is click the link, talk to his team, and find out, hey, no matter how young, no matter how old, you want your business credit established as a tool in your toolbox. And then when you do get your business lines of credit, I'm going to encourage you to do a couple of things that you should classify as a business expense. Number one, get on a plane and come out to the event. The mindset training that I'm going to give you and the real estate training that I'm going to give you, like if you come to Liberate and you come to Real Estate Con, our convention, you're going to learn the valuable tools that you need to actually take action and jump on it. And so that's one of those things that you can do with your business. And then the second one is you could actually have me become your mentor, and boom, I'm there actually doing the deals with you the way you've seen our other YouTubees, as I call them. Dude, they're out there, they're watching the videos, they joined my team, and now we're crushing it together in real estate. This could be a way for you to make that happen, or just when you're doing your other deals, boom, you got the money so that you can jump in there and freaking crush it. Mike, is there anything else you think they should know, before we get to the special bonus?
I just wanted to say that personally happened to me. By getting access to this credit, I was able to start a real estate wholesaling business, and I literally just signed my first assignment agreement yesterday, and I'm starting that now. So for me, it really allowed me to build that business.
Dude, that's awesome. Well, friends, Mike, I want to thank you for being here, man. Thank you so much. And for you guys, listen up. If you click that link, the special bonus, I've worked out a deal with Mike, which means that when you work with his team, you get access to some of their additional resources and price points that you're not going to get anywhere else. This relationship is going to take you further than you're certainly going to go on your own. So make sure you click the link in the description below. If you're not a subscriber, fix that right now. And then we're going to look forward to seeing you on the next video, talking to my team. And it's time to make those deals happen. When? Right now.